Hi everyone, Melanie here. In today's KeyLead Engine training video, we're going to walk through one of the most important habits every real estate agent needs, using tasks and notes in their CRM. Tasks and notes are the backbone of your daily follow-up and client communication. When you use them consistently, you stay organized, increase conversions, and you never miss an opportunity. This video will show you exactly how to use tasks and notes the right way inside a KeyLead Engine so that you can manage your pipeline like a top producer. So let's get started. Before we jump into the how, let's jump into the why. Tasks help you stay on top of your follow up. They track every touch point. They build a predictable routine. They prevent leads from slipping through the cracks because let's face it, we all have had that client we just completely forget about. Know who to call every day without guessing. And our notes help us to remember everything, track our conversions and conversations, record motivations, timeframes, and objectives. So now we know why we need to use notes. Let's figure out how do we get in and actually maintain our notes and our tasks. So from the top of our screen, we do have a task button right here. I want to go to add a task or a note. So I'm going to click on this particular prospect. And on the side of the screen here, we have tasks and we have our notes. We also have appointments. We have documents. This is a new feature that we're going to be releasing soon. We're going to actually have our consumer notice and our buyer agency in here. That way you can actually send those right from a workflow if you'd like. So let's talk about tasks. So we want to set something up with this client and we want to just remind ourselves that tomorrow, maybe we need to put them into Bright MLS or maybe we need to book an appointment. We want to do a CMA. So let's go ahead and create the task. And let's just do enter into Bright MLS search. And then I'm going to add my description here. Enter Sage into Bright. She is looking for 4-bed, 2.5 bath, price range, 350, and in a Chamonix school. And I want to set a time to do this task. It's going to be tomorrow. I'm going to set myself for whatever time works for you, right? I'm going to do 9 a.m. because that's good for my schedule. If it's a recurring task, you can select that. I'm going to just go ahead and select myself, and then I'm going to hit save. Now, I have a workflow built so that as soon as a task is set, it actually will send me an email right here that reminds me that I need to do this item tomorrow. So it's going to give me the new task for Sage, enter the description, my title, and then when the task is due. So that's kind of cool. So now that we're in here, we can add notes if we'd like. Our notes are going to be things that you need to know, right? The Chamonix 350, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, spoke that she is looking to move in the next 2 to 3 months. So anything that I want attached to my notes is what I'm going to put in here. So while I'm in here, I can actually add a tag as well on this side. So if I want to make sure that I'm doing everything, right? She's now moving in the next 2 to 3 months. If that happens to be a tag, I'm going to go down into my contact field. I'm going to find my tags and I'm going to make sure I mark her as moving in 30 to 60 days. So that's going to help me stay in touch as well with my notes, my tasks, and my tags. When I'm done my note, I'll hit save. So anything I do in here is going to just keep a running tally of everything that's in here. Any communication back and forth in email is going to be in this spot. So that's helpful. And then when I want to look at my tasks, I can click here to look at all tasks that are due and in the order that they're due, which is really nice for what I need to do today. And there's another spot in your dashboard that you can see these as well. So when you log in, your dashboard should be one of the first things that you see. There's a task option. Mine was all the way at the bottom here. If you guys want to rearrange this, hit edit your dashboard. And then at that point, you can drag and drop any of these that you'd like. So I actually dragged my task to the top. I hit my save button, and now all of my tasks will be here ready for me to go. So I hope that helps with adding notes and adding tasks to your clients.